What's going on, everybody? Chris from Out West with Chris. Got my boy with me right now. My daughter's in the other room. You'll see her in a moment. We had a really fun day yesterday. We went up to the International Sportsman's Expo in Sacramento. Had a blast. So we're going to show you some of the scenes, some of the sights, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit and go from there.
Whoa. Cool. So it's like hunting?
Did you see her? She hit that turkey.
Yeah, you can hit the board.
Somebody hit that deer.
That one way back there?
Whoa!
13.
What do you think?
It's cool.
Yeah?
Is that a swimming pool?
No, they do demonstrations of fly fishing casting there. See, there's a guy over there doing it. Hey, it's not a race, but it's a spot for them to test drive in case they're looking at buying one.
I want to look at buying one.
Oh, really? You want to buy one of those?
I want to test drive it.
You're crazy.
I'm going to try that blue one. Okay,
No, no. Kick him harder. Kick him harder.
How you doing? I'm Matt.
Hi, Matt. I'm Dominic. I'm Anthony.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
How you doing? How you doing?
What are you doing?
Just got here, so.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing every year.
Yeah. We can see this one has the velvet on.
Let's do like, show them all.
That one's cool. I like that one. This is the SKRE booth. There's some really cool looking stuff here. And I have a base layer I got from Hunter's Hall, tops and bottoms, and I love them. Yeah, what do you want to say?
Also, this is my dad. And also, this looks like my dad. But it's not. Yeah. What are the odds?
The goofballs were thinking that was me in the photo, but that's definitely not me. I'm not that cool. So, you seem like you had a really good time at the Sportsman's Expo. What were some of the things that you really liked there?
I liked how they would like give you free candy and stuff. And everybody in the booth was nice.
Yeah.
They were all really nice.
You talked to some people about different stuff that they had in their booth? Like, what types of booths did you talk to a lot?
I talked to Bill from Headwaters.
Uh-huh.
I talked to Meet Me in Klamath.
Meet Me in Klamath. I think his name was Jim. I think.
Who knows my dad's friend Dean.
Yep.
I met Dad's friends, Matt and
You met
Dennis?
Dustin.
Oh, Dustin.
And we ran into a couple other people too. But
So,
you talked to some of the hunting guides too, right?
We talked to that guy who painted the skull.
Yeah, and he does the hunts in Australia.
Yeah. I talked to, oh yeah, there was this one guy, and he like made these like dips out of like sour cream and stuff.
Oh,
and he added like
dips.
flavors, and there was like sea ones like dill, there was lobster, there was crabs, there was clam. They had
Bacon,
cheesy bacon.
Here, yeah, let me see them.
And we bought cheesy
There's
bacon
two.
and crab. They were both pretty good.
These little these little dip mixes, and you can actually use some of these as marinades, but it was from All Star Dips, and we got two. We got one that's a crab and one that was cheesy bacon. So these are gonna be good for, you know, doing chips and dip stuff. So these are the guns he got. He got a little pistol.
You pull it back. Wait. It's kind of hard to like cock it.
There you go.
And then you got an automatic.
Yeah, let's hear it. Very cool. Tell us about one of the other things you got. You got that big old swim bait, right?
Yeah, I got a huge, like, emerald green swim bait. Is it emerald green?
I don't know.
Emerald green. Let me see.
And it has a rattle in it. This is from Fat Boy Swim Baits. The guy at Fat Boy Swim Baits at their booth was really cool to Dominic. He and I chatted for quite a while. They make a really cool large profile swim bait. These would be great for lean cod.
They had like small ones on display, but they weren't on the market, but they were coming out in store.
Yep.
And they had like these huge ones, like twice the size of this.
So those would be great for lean cod and even maybe some other fish too. This is a good size probably for big stripers, and they have a rattle in them. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they have a rattle in them. They're really well made, and he really wanted one. So for $4, we let him get one.
They had a little hole right here, so you could like, it won't get worn out as much, so you could use it multiple times.
When you're putting your jig head on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all from the Meet Me in Klamath booth. They were nice. They gave me a lot of stuff. Ride Thurman, I think, pin says ride, run, walk.
Ride the rim. So that's about Crater Lake. It's a little lapel pin thingy. You got a nice pin.
Yeah.
Cool.
Little pen. And this was all free. And they gave us like a little badge patch thing.
Yeah, you got a patch. We were there for about 5 hours. What, did you get bored at any time, or were you pretty much like, was there always something kind of interesting going on?
At the beginning, I was kind of bored because there was not that much. But then when I started going inside the buildings and seeing all the booths and stuff, and like meeting Dad's friends and stuff, it started getting really fun.
Okay.
We saw like an archery range that was really cool.
Yeah.
They had like a bunch of targets.
They had a competition going on.
Yeah, and we got to see like, I didn't see who was shooting them. I just saw like arrows flying everywhere. And one of them hit the hardest one. They hit the deer, like first try, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They didn't like miss it at all. They just, yay.
Okay.
They got it.
Good job, dude. Thanks for going with me yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with you.
Well, now Cass is gonna talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What did you think about the show?
I thought it was very fun, and we got a lot of free stuff.
Got a lot of free stuff.
A lot of free stuff.
Yeah. Lots of stickers and stuff like that. Why don't you show me some of the stuff you got?
Okay. Well, this was just something that we bought. It was something that I wanted.
Yeah.
And it's a buddy clip, and it's called Stella the Unicorn, and it's scented as Rockin' Ruby Raz. And it's raspberry, and it smells really good.
It smells really good.
I
He
lost,
a
like-
few things. He lost some free sample from ProCure, so he was kind of bummed about that. But
That's this.
Dad's got a bunch. So
Wait, is it that? Are you talking about the juice?
the anise, yeah, the anise scent.
And we all at the same booth they had like little scents for your bait, and one of them were called butt juice.
Okay, get out of here, dude.
And then also, one of the things that Dominic lost out of his bag is this juice anise super sauce, and it smells pretty good. It smells like black licorice
yeah.
jelly bean or something.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, and
It's anise. It's something you could put on like a plastic bait. So.
And then also from O'Reilly, I got sunglasses. From another place, I got 2 stickers, They're the same sticker, just different colors. I think this is basically all from the Meet Me in Klamath. I got this.
You got a pen as well.
I got a pin. And then I got another pin. And then I got a Meet Me in Klamath sticker. I got a Meet Me in Klamath
Patch.
And then I also got a Oregon State map from
Cool.
them. And then a pocket guide.
A pocket guide to Klamath County, which I'm thinking me and the kids might head up there to take a little vacation this summer. Maybe camp, maybe not, but maybe we'll run into my buddy Dean. Maybe we'll try to go fishing a little bit. Definitely want to go take them to Crater Lake. I've never been to Crater Lake, and I think it'd be cool to take them and just kind of see what that's all about. Was there anything there that you saw that you thought was pretty cool? Any booths, any people that were pretty nice to talk to?
I thought the guy at Meet Me in Klamath,
Yeah.
he was really nice, and he also knew Dean,
Yep.
Dad's friend, and then also Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill from the Headwaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty nice too.
Yeah. Mr. Bill's a cool guy.
And then the people at the place selling the different like scents, yeah, the different scents, they were pretty nice too. And that's when the lady gave me and Dom this.
What about that knife? There was that knife from, was it Ridgeline Knives? They had that pink fixed blade knife that you liked.
Yeah.
That was a nice knife.
I didn't really want to get it that much because it didn't fold.
Yeah. And it also cost like $120. So I probably wouldn't have bought it for you.
Yeah.
As much as I love you, you know. Cool. So did you have fun?
Yes. But there were some times that I got bored.
There were a few, yeah.
Like-
I'm glad you went with me. I had a good time. It was cool
Yeah.
learning about some of the different animals and some of the hunting opportunities and talking to different people about the products that they sold.
Also, they taught me about a Damascus knife where they take two pieces of metal, two different types of pieces, and like fold them together a bunch of times. And then they keep doing that. He taught me about that because they had one knife, and I like, what is that? Like, did they paint it or something? And then he told me about that.
Yep. So
They're really nice.
yeah, Dominic learned about Damascus knives and got to do a little demo on a gut hook on a knife and just see how sharp that knife was. So that was, I'm pretty sure the company was called Ridgeline. I'm not positive, but I'm definitely going to try to pick up one of their knives. They're out of Auburn, California. Really, really cool guy working that booth. Just a good guy. And for me, a huge thing for me is when people are good to my kids, it means a lot to me. My kids ask a lot of questions. They like to look at stuff. You know, they like to learn. And when a vendor doesn't just brush them off, that's something that to me means a lot. And it's something that, you know, I'm probably going to want to buy something from them. If not there, then down the road. So I got a few things at the show as well, and we'll go over that really quick. One of the things that I was really looking for at the ISE, the International Sportsman's Expo, was I was trying to find a local taxidermist. I didn't find anybody local to where I live, but kind of local enough, and kind of got some prices on some reproduction mounts on fish, just for future reference in case I ever catch anything worthy of going on a wall. So really quick, that is the knife maker that was awesome to my kids. The owner's name is Zach, and the company is Ridgeline. I'm gonna buy from them sometime in the future. They have some pretty high quality stuff. They have some high-end stainless knives, and then they had some knives made out of D2. So I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff. I did spend a little bit of money and signed up for a subscription to Bass Angler Mag. It's something I've been thinking about doing anyways for a while, so that was cool. Talked to man, I believe his name was Will, but I'm not positive. Talked to a gentleman there at the booth who's a kayak fisherman as well, and chatted with him for quite a while. He seemed like a really cool guy. So check out Bass Angler Mag. They were cool to my kids as well, so that is always a bonus. I did stop by the ProCure booth, and like I said, they gave a couple of samples to my kids. I thought that was awesome. They were really cool folks working that booth. And ProCure is a scent that I absolutely love. I swear by the stuff. So I got a couple. This is one that I'm not going to show you the front of because it's a super secret. I got 2 of those super secret ones. I also got the garlic nightcrawler. I got a couple of those. And I got a garlic crawdad. The garlic nightcrawler and the garlic crawdad were great for me out on the Delta. And it was a pretty good price. I got 5 for $20. So stock up, you know, that type of thing. Got this little keychain bottle opener from Jim at the Meet Me in Klamath booth. And I'm a big advocate of that region of Oregon and fishing there. I travel up there as often as I can. I've got a good friend who's up there. And we kayak fish a couple rivers and some lakes in that region. If you're ever interested in trying to catch a trophy trout, they have multiple opportunities to catch trophy browns, trophy red bands. You can get into some really big lake trout. You can get into some really big kokanee in a couple of those lakes and rivers in that area. And it's really hard. You're going to be hard pressed to find a more beautiful area to fish. So I didn't buy a whole lot. I bought some of those seasonings. I bought the ProCure. Bought a couple of other small things. One thing I did get is this quickfire. And quickfire is a pretty cool product. I'll be doing a little testing of it on the channel. It's waterproof, it's non-toxic, pretty good way to start a fire for your barbecue, your fireplace, what have you. They made me a killer deal on this, and a really cool guy too. Chatted with him for a little bit. He threw in one of those, you know, little jet lighter deals, you know, one of those little jet lighters. So pretty cool. And they actually gave a code that you guys can use if you want to purchase online. It's a 25% off and free shipping, and that's called Flash Fire. So use that at checkout, Flash Fire, and you can get a little discount. So I'll be doing a review of these probably in a month. It's going to take me a while. One of the coolest things for me was just stopping by with my kids and chatting with, you know, some of these hunting guides and just asking questions. Probably not going to be taking a guided hunting trip anytime soon because I probably can't really afford it. But some of the fishing guides and hunting guides, I'd love to go up to Alaska. Some of the fishing up there, I'd love to, you know, do some of these hunts that guys chat about. But that New Caledonia hunt for those deer, I forget what kind of deer it is. Arusa deer, I think is what it's called. I'd love to try that someday. And really for what you get, it sounds like the price isn't too bad. So might look into that maybe for a 2021 type adventure. I think it'd be pretty fun. Also had a good time running into friends and meeting some new people. Some people I've met before but haven't really had a chance to talk to. I did a little bit of that and hung out for a while at the Headwaters booths looking at some of the new pedal drive kayaks and shooting the breeze with Josh Drake and Bill and Matt from Inky Dingers Outdoors, and ran into Dustin, ran into quite a few people, and it was just a pleasure chatting with folks. So that's always nice. My kids were great. They were there with me for about 5 hours and they did a great job. We had a good time. So I know that it's over now, but next year, gotta mark that on your calendar, folks. So for 2019, make sure you go. Take your kids with you. There's plenty of stuff for kids to look at, for them to do. I had a blast. Well, that wraps it up for me. Tomorrow I'm on my way to SHOT Show. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video exactly, but tomorrow I'm on my way to SHOT Show. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to get some content for the channel. Don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great experience. I'm gonna be hanging out with the folks over at Go Prepared Survival. We're gonna be talking to people about sear strips, Gonna be talking to people about speed hooks, and it's gonna be just generally a pretty crazy time. So guys, let me know what you think about these Sportsman shows. Have you ever been to one? You know, is there one that you would recommend me checking out sometime? I've been to a few. Some of them, they're not really that well done. There's not that many exhibitors. This one, the ISE in Sacramento, man, they do a really good job. Lots of local vendors, lots of worldwide vendors, and lots of cool stuff. I was very, very pleased. I can highly recommend that series of Sportsman shows. So check those out. But let me know what you guys think about these types of shows. I always like going to them. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, I got a little subscribe button kind of right over here. Over here I've got a video that YouTube thinks you're going to like. Right here I have a video I think you might like. So check those out. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, thanks for getting out west with Chris.